Hey, what's up, guys? Thousands of Cubans marched to Havana in protest. Mhm. Thousands of Cubans marched on Sunday, July 11th to protest food shortages and high prices amidst the coronavirus crisis. In one of the biggest anti-government demonstrations in their memory, many young people took part in the afternoon protest in the capital, which disrupted traffic until police moved in after several hours and break up the march when a few protesters started throwing rocks. Police initially trailed behind the protesters, chanting, and I quote, "Freedom, enough, and unite." End quote.
The freedom of Cuba, freedom for the dictatorship, and this is happening. It's an spontaneous outbreak that just took place in Cuba, throughout Cuba today, and it's expanding to many nations in Europe and the United States of America. We are believing for Cuba to be free, and we're believing that this country will never experience socialism, communism, or the liberal democratic agenda, because it's going to destroy this country. Look at these people, how they're so excited about seeing freedom again, so let's not lose it here in America.
A middle-aged protester who declined to identify himself for fear of being arrested said that Cuba is going through its worst economic crisis in decades, along with a resurgence of coronavirus cases as it suffers the consequence of US sanctions imposed by the Trump administration. The demonstration grew to a few thousand in the vicinity of Galliano Avenue, while marchers pressed on despite a few charges by police officers and tear gas barrages. People standing on many balconies along the central artery in the central La Habana neighborhood applaud the protesters passing by. Others joined in the march. Many people tried to take out their cell phones and broadcast the protest live, but Cuban authorities shut down internet service throughout the afternoon. Demonstrations were also held elsewhere on the island, including the small town of San Antonio de los Baños, where people protested power outages and were visited by President Miguel Diaz-Canel. He entered a few houses where he took questions from residents, after which he accused Cubans of stirring up trouble. He said, and I quote, "As if pandemic outbreaks had not existed all over the world, the Cuban-American mafia, paying very well on social network influencers and YouTubers, has created a whole campaign and has called for demonstrations across the country." End quote.